To several deadly train crashes, including one in Washington in December. Members of Congress want to know what's being done to make trains safer.
This morning, the Commerce, Science, and Transportation Committee met with transportation executives about safety standards. Trevor Alt has a breakdown of what they talked about. Trevor?
Hey, good afternoon, guys. Today's hearing focused on positive train control, or PTC. It's a system designed to stop trains automatically before crashes occur, and rail companies have to have it in place by the end of the year. This has been going on for quite some time. Well, this morning's hearing was requested by Washington Senator Maria Cantwell after that Amtrak train derailed in DuPont this December, but she says she's not happy about the progress she's seeing from these companies. The inaugural run of Amtrak Cascades Train 501 ended in disaster. 3 dead, 80 wounded after the engineer took a curve far too fast. Thursday morning, senators and transportation executives met to get an update on the implementation of positive train control, with the December 31st deadline fast approaching.
We need to make sure that the traveling public is safe.
Absolutely.
And that these both situational awareness and technologies are at the best available.
Members of the committee feel these upgrades are a long time coming. Back in 2008, they set a requirement for positive train control by the end of 2015. But when that deadline was just months away, they moved it back to the end of this year. Still, transportation companies say the implementation process is complex and costly, and they might not make it in time.
Or there may be significant cancellations of sort of necessary transportation. I know you may not want to hear that, but it is the reality.
That's Amtrak President and CEO Richard Anderson. He did repeatedly emphasize what he feels is a need for positive train control, though he said meeting the deadlines is going to all but require serious travel disruptions. But with multiple train crashes still happening across the country, some senators have grown tired of waiting.
But more and more, these arguments are becoming tiresome, especially in light of the fact that the railroads have had 10 years to get this done.
Now, if these companies meet certain requirements before the end of the year, they can have their deadline pushed back to 2020. That's something to keep an eye on as well. And on top of discussing the timeline for PTC implementation, Richard Anderson, the CEO of Amtrak that we heard from, apologized profusely to all of the area, said that they have admitted full liability on this. They are generously going to be settling all their cases with the people involved, and they're covering all of the costs for the state of Washington, too.
So is it more about the technology, or is it more about the cost?
It is both, and it's the fact that people rely on these Amtrak trains. And so in order to upgrade these systems that people rely on, you're going to have to inconvenience a lot of people that need it to get to work. There's an economic impact to it as well that the entire government is concerned about. But again, the Amtrak CEO said this is important, we need to have it because I don't want any more crashes.
Well, yeah, or any more deaths. So,
yes.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Trevor.
Thanks, Trevor.